Well, hello, dear viewer. It is Uncle Jonah here once again, sailing the seas of beer. So you guys don't have to, and maybe you can make the right choices or the wrong choices. And there's nothing wrong with a wrong un. Not that I'm a wrong un, you understand. And if you're new to the channel, think about subscribing, click like to this video, and let's go old school stroke new school with the beer that we're going to have today. We are doing one from the Love Your Pub edition of the Ferment magazine. My apologies, dear viewer. I have got this absolute stinker of a cold that I've had for over a month now, and it refuses to go. It's gripping me like a monkey gripping my balls. No, I didn't just say that. Well, I did, but I didn't. It's not my first beer of the evening. So the beer we're doing today is a weird collaboration, and there is an article here with Fuller's, and it's talking about Fuller's pubs. Obviously, Fuller's traditional, the Griffin Brewery that they've got in London, which yeah, I like a bit of London pride and all that kind of jazz. And they've got a range of pubs, but there is a craft brewery that has teamed up with Fuller's. Slightly unusual, perhaps, because these guys are at the forefront of craft beer, whereas Fuller's are really, really traditional. It is Siren. There you go. So Siren with Fuller's. This beer is called Mythic Harmony, and it is Siren craft beer and Fuller's. It's kind of like, well, I can kind of see both sides of this coin, if you like. I do like Siren. I think they're absolutely fantastic. From Berkshire, the land of the Berks. Is that going to bloom in focus? Come on, camera, do your job. There we go. So Mythic Harmony was originally created the collaboration with Fuller's Griffin Brewery. See, I told you. To celebrate cask beer. Even though this is in a can, it's now available in cans to celebrate Fuller's Pub's exceptional range and commitment to cask. Well, that's really cool. I like that. It's clean, crisp pale ale with rounded tropical fruit and refreshing bitterness. Interesting. How strong is this bad boy? I don't think it's that strong. Where does it say? Jesus. The 330 can, thank you very much. Wham bam, thank you can. But where is the alcohol? I think about 4.5, maybe something like that. There we go. Oh God, it says 1.2%. Blah blah blah. Where? Oh, there we go. 4.5. That wasn't a bad guess. Almost as though I'd read the can previously, which I have. I quite like it. It's Fuller's, who are very traditional, cask brewery, which I love. Siren craft beer, which I also love. And it's kind of a way for Siren to get into your local pub, especially if you're around London town. But yeah, I think that's cool. It's a craft brewery teaming up with a traditional cask brewery. And there's nothing wrong with that. Assuming you can get this in casks, you can get it in cans because I have one in front of me, but can you get this in cask? We shall see, we shall see. Right, he says, reading, I'll put that over my face so you can't see me blatantly reading off the screen. Talus, Citra and Idaho 7. We got extra pale and we've got chit. We've got chit in there too. Chit malt. Yeah, and we've even got a black top. But alas, dear viewer, alas, no black bottom girls for me. Brings a tear to my eye. And some of the girls say there's something black about me. But yeah, it's not my bottom. I have a very pale white and hairy bottom. But enough about me. Let's drink some beer. Right, I have got my tulip tasting glass. Wow, I can smell some nice things from here. And I was going to go out today, but unfortunately, I have had to remain at home to look after she who must be obeyed, because Putty is out. And there are two places. I'm not really a verdant guy, but there are two places in the local area that I can get to easily on the bus. There might be more, but yeah, the verdant Putty is out. If you like craft beer, why don't you try and get some? It's meant to be a good one this year. All the reviews I'm reading are good, but it's really expensive. It's like 10 quid a pint. It's nuts. But anyway, if you like that kind of stuff, get out there and get some. So we definitely have a really hazy beer. Is that due to the chit, or have they hopped the bejesus out of it? Have they actually described what type of beer this is? No, they've just called it Mythic Harmony. So I'm going to go with pale ale unless somebody tells me otherwise. Oh, just lovely, like sort of grapefruit, pineapple, tropical fruit, the green verdant, and not like Verdant Brewery, but that verdant green stuff, which is essentially Citra, is there too. Oh, there's something. Interesting. Talus. It gives that juicy kind of that juicy pineapple thing, but the Idaho 7 is doing something very strange too. Dear viewer, for those of you that have watched my videos for a while, we shall see. Is Idaho 7? I don't think it is, but I think I get nuts, like a nutty thing from Idaho 7. I think I do. I'm not getting on the nose, put it that way. Right. You know what? We better dive in. Oh, yeah, really juicy. Tropical fruit, that pineapple's there. Oh, it's like those pineapple chunk kind of sweets that they dust in sugar, like icing sugar. I don't know if you all know what I mean, but like Turkish delight, sometimes they toss it in sugar. You used to be able to get pineapple chunks done the same way, sort of slightly dried, but not superbly dried pineapple chunks, and then they toss it in that icing sugar. Um, just like a baby's bum, after you've used the powder, the talcum on them. Not that this beer is anywhere like a baby's bum. It is quite smooth though, juicy as well. Ooh. But not nutty. Maybe it wasn't Idaho 7. Someone's going to say, "Oh, you idiot! It's that other hop." I always thought it was Idaho 7, but maybe not. I don't know. But I'm not getting that from this beer. It's all about the juice. It's all about the tropicalness. Ironically, not so much of the Citra on the taste. So I reckon the Citra is there because I can get it on the nose. Yeah, 100% on the nose, but not in the mouthfeel. That's really interesting. That kind of would imply that they put it in really late and it's just on the nose. But I know for a fact that Citra is probably the hop that they've used in the bittering too. So I wonder why it's not coming through in the mouth. Maybe they just haven't used that much. And they've dry hopped it so much with other hops. Let's put it through. Let's dive in for some more. Oh, oh yes, no, it is there, but it's there quite early. So yeah, this has got a reason. I mean, it's not that carb. There's no actual carbs showing, but the initial taste, you definitely have a sort of upfront bitterness, and that's where that citra verdant greenery, the hedgerow, that's where that's hiding right up front, and then instantly you go bang, and it hits you with the tropical, the pineapple, maybe even a little bit of berry there, but it's quite yeah, quite citrus. And that kind of disguises the greenery, but it's definitely there. Maybe a little bit of kind of pithy skin, some zest in there, a bit grapefruity perhaps too. Um, as I go down the glass, it's a bit more grapefruit than it was more pineapple to start with. But now we're getting into that pithy kind of grapefruity stuff. It's quite tasty. Yep, and there we go. Finish that bad boy off. Nice and bitter, especially on the finish. That is quite interesting. I would really love to try this bad boy on cask, because that would be outrageous. Mythic Harmony, there we go. A collaboration between Fuller's, and that's the pub connection, and Siren, the lords of craft beer, which is really, really cool. Interesting beer, all about the hops, in my opinion. I'm still not sure what chit does. Um, who knows? If you know what chit is and you're still watching this video, why not join me in the comments down below? What is chit? And I mean CHIT. Not sure about that one. Guys, please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. This has been your loving Uncle Jonah, and I'll be back with another beer review, and that's going to come up real soon.